Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to a new session of Hospital and Clinical Pharmacy. Myself is Malvi Rajendra Bhavsar, Kikewag Institute of Pharmacy, Nashik. So, today we'll start with new chapter. So, first we'll deal with part 1 of that chapter. So, new chapter is nomenclature and uses of surgical instrument and hospital equipments. After watching this video, student will be able to learn nomenclature, different types of surgical instrument, uses of surgical instrument and uses of hospital equipments. So first we'll see what is surgical instrument. In introduction, surgical instrument is a collective term given to those instruments which are used for surgical operation. There is a wide array of surgical instruments and each year a few are added to this. Some key instruments are being described here. The pharmacist is expected to handle the surgical instrument at the drugstore and a hospital. A preliminary knowledge of this instrument is thus necessary for any pharmacist working in the hospital. So, first surgical instrument is scissor. Scissor, the use of scissor is these are cutting instrument which are put into the following categories, and the category depends upon the function and design. So first figure is or first diagram is of straight blunt scissor. First type is straight blunt scissor. Then second type is straight pointed scissor. The diagram shows straight pointed scissor. Then we have angled scissor, either pointed or blunt. Then stitch cutting scissor, which are generally used for cutting the stitches. Then Lister bandage cutting scissor. The diagram shows Lister bandage cutting scissor. It has a flat area at the tip. It has a shaft. This is used for bandage cutting of bandage. Then second part or second surgical instrument is forceps. These are generally used to get hold of tissue or traction or opposition. They may be toothed or non-toothed. The tooth forceps are different type as per the arrangement of tooth. So the types of forceps are first is Bobcock untooth tissue forceps. The diagram shows Bobcock's untooth tissue forceps. It has a handle or a shaft, finger bow, and catches or a clamps. Then tooth tissue forceps, which may be of three types. There are three types: Alice type, Lane's type, and Monian's type. So this figure shows Alice type tooth tissue forceps. It has an interlocking teeth inside. This is Lane tooth tissue forceps. Then we have hemostatic forceps. The name artery forceps for this is incorrect name. These are used to check the blood flow from the vessel. Identification feature are blunt tip, no interval between the blades, transverse serration and clamps or catches attach the handle. So this is medium sized hemostatic forceps and this is mosquito type hemostatic forceps. Then we have towel clips or corner clips. This is one another important material used for the surgery. Towel clips or corner clip. These are the preparatory to surgery accessory which are used to fix surgical towels in a manner to reduce the risk of contamination. Corner clips are of again two types: Doyne's type and Grace type. So diagram shows Grace towel clip. Then we have Beckhouse type towel clip. This is Monheim's tetra towel forceps, which have 2 points at the each clip. Then dissecting forceps. These are used to pick the various structures of a whole tissue. They facilitate condensive operative field. They are either plain or toothed. So first one is plain dissecting forceps whose inner inside is serrated and has a springly handle. So this is plain dissecting forceps. It has springly handle. It is serrated on the inner side. Then tooth type, which are either Millin's type or Victor Bonney types. Then scalpels and their blade. Scalpel is a blade with a handle. The blade are of various shape. They are detachable, and the function of scalpel is to make an incision. Okay, this blade or scalpels are used for making the incision in the body for the operation or during the operation. Then needles. Mainly, there are two types of needle: hypodermic needles, which are for parenteral use, surgical needles, which are solid and used for itching, stitching, which are used for stitching. Surgical needles may be straight or a curved. They are different size. The shaft may be round or triangular or flat. It tapers into the shaft. This is straight needle, round shaft needles, triangular needle, flat shaft curve needle. These all four types are of surgical needles. A lumbar puncture needle is available, which is like a hypodermic needle to withdraw the cerebrospinal fluid. It is about 8 to 10 centimeter long. The figure shows lumbar puncture needle. It has stylet and complete set. Then aneurysm needle. It is used for ligating and as a handle and tip. It is a blunt and curved with an eye on a curved end. This is curved with the eye at a curved end. It has a blunt tip. This is handle. The needle holder. They are similar to the hemostatic forceps, the difference being the shorter blade, longitudinal grooves. In addition to transverse serration, they are either straight or curved. They are used to hold the surgical needle while stitching. This is needle holder. Then rubber catheters. This drain of bladder in case of urine retention, though hollow throughout the behind eye distal and is solid for easy insertion. They are of different size. They are either simple rubber catheter and self-retaining catheters. This is a simple rubber catheter. It has an eye. This is self-retaining catheter. It contains Foley balloon, side tube. This is balloon and eye tube. Thank you very much, friend, for listening. Next part will be continued in the new session. Thank you very much.